Yeah, if you look at current conditions, we're already starting to see a lot of clear skies to the west and north. You can see by all this blue right there, that's clear skies right now. We still got a little bit of snow showers going on, but most of that activity now is further to the east. You see Madison areas to the east have seen that, but all in all, cloud cover remains, but as you go further north and west, you're starting to see those clearing skies and the cold temperatures. You see temperatures already back down into the teens, even getting to the single digits towards Ladysmith. So that's going to be what's going to be going on this evening as we get some colder air back into the area after being above freezing here for a little bit here. Bigger story here is the system right there that's passing to the south. That front has sagged southward and it kind of all goes back up towards Montana, and there's a system well to the north. You can see just on the northwest part of the screen there. That is the next snow that's going to be diving southeastward towards our area, providing more snow, once again light amounts on New Year's Day, along with continued cold temperatures. As you see, you're going to wake up pretty much in the single digits above or below zero for most areas further north to the north. So definitely a frigid morning. We haven't seen these temperatures in a little bit of time. Tomorrow, we're not going to see much in the way of an improvement back into the teens. We'll have that snow coming through. So these are basically below average, but light winds once again. That's the good news. We don't have any wind chill pretty much going on for tomorrow too, and really later tonight as the winds die down. Speaking of the wind chills, we're going to see sub-zero ones for every area probably by the time we get to 9 to 10 p.m. We could see a few areas that get into that 10 to 15 below as we get closer to midnight. But the winds will begin to decrease overnight, so as you wake up more, the temperatures are going to be closer to what the actual temperature is. But still, it'll feel quite cold out there this evening and early overnight. Now, as we look at the precipitation coming in, there's all the clearing skies there, the cloud cover. We'll watch the clouds to the northwest towards Minneapolis as we get later in the night. They'll start kind of increasing, high clouds, and then towards the morning, we'll quickly start getting overcast conditions as that next system kind of dives south and the snow will eventually get into the area, but probably not until about 7 a.m. You'll start seeing a little bit of light snow here, and this is just going to be light snow, no mixed type precipitation with these temperatures barely above zero, and it's going to be on the lighter side of snow too, fluffier more. As we push down towards the 7, 8 p.m., you start seeing the excuse me if I can see it, the snow start to push southeastward, and then it really looks between about 9 to about noon is when you'll see the opportunity for a lot of snow. And notice the cutoff too. If you're west of the river, you may miss out on some of this. If you're east, you'll probably get it. Eventually, it'll come through the area. By the time we get to about noon, most of it's pushed east, and we're dry over pretty much the rest. And we actually got a little bit of clearing skies going on towards tomorrow afternoon. It won't help with much with the temperatures. We'll stay there. Snow amounts, you might pick up 1 inch, maybe a little bit more if you're under that main band, but otherwise it'll be less than 1 inch. Once again, more on the fluffier side, so it'll kind of blow around a little bit too, but just a light snow event. We go into Friday, still cold, maybe a degree or two warmer than we had for Thursday. Good news is more sunshine's in store. That's the positive. And if you're looking at Saturday, we're actually going to get back up into the 20s too for most areas. After we start off in the teens, we'll be back in the 20s as we're looking at temperatures a little bit warmer, getting closer to average. And we do have, you look at the 8-day forecast, we have some mid-20s eventually coming to Sunday. And look at next week, a lot of 30s above average temperatures, fairly mild and fairly quiet pattern, minus a little bit of precip chances on Monday, Tuesday, or even part of Wednesday too. But all in all, a little light snow tomorrow if you're out and about. Roads should be okay, but something to keep in mind of. And then a couple days cold and we're back to mild conditions probably by next week.
Yeah, mostly tame start to January.
Pretty much tame.
All
yes,
right.
it is.
Thanks, Greg.